Hey, what's up everybody, and as you can see right off the bat, we are not in our game room. Today we'll be doing a minor restoration on the Atari Games California Speed Chair. This chair was to be fixed onto an arcade cab, and that's going to be California Speed game, but I found this at a local garage sale for $10. She was asking $20, which is a great price, but I talked her down to even more, me being me. But beyond that, then yeah, she said that if I didn't buy it, then she was just going to throw it away. I couldn't see this piece of gaming history and memorabilia being thrown away, and after doing a little bit more research and asking her, where she got it, what she plans to do with it, etc., she actually got it in an auction that was sold out of a local arcade. So not only is it a big piece of video game history, it also has some sentimental value because the arcade that closed down during the arcade era that was just going out of business, then I potentially could have sat in this game chair and enjoyed this game as a kid. So I'm going to be doing some time-lapse videos showing you the repairs as we go along, and first off I'm going to show you the current condition and then we'll just go from there. But first things first, I'm going to get this thing, all the dust knocked off of it, just to see what the dentstings and damage is going to be, and come up with a strategy on how or what needs to take place. So see you then. Looking over the portion of the piece that attaches and slide-ins to the arcade cabinet itself, it is missing a piece. There's supposed to be two of these levelers, and this one's missing. I might just get rid of this one. Being said, it's just not going to serve any purpose. It does keep it level though, so we'll see. Overall, these need to be taken apart, cleaned, and get back in working order. They're pretty gummed up. And on down the cab. I'm not sure if these were where they originally were bolted, but there's two locations that you can bolt these brackets here with the wheels. But I think I'll leave them right where they are and restore the wheels and the bearings and get them back up in shape and clean all of this up. And not quite sure what I want to do with this. My original intention is to make this portion a enclosed space for holding my game controllers and accessories. So as I'm sitting in the game room here, I can just reach down and have all of my game accessories and controllers stored in here. I think that would be a way to go. But that's where we're at so far. Let's continue on. Those came off easy enough. As you can see, the condition on the inside, what it's supposed to look like. The outside is just gummed up and the wheels don't rotate hardly anymore. So get these taken apart and get them cleaned up, and then we'll put them back on. So we got a little bit further along here. I went ahead and removed the leveler because I didn't have two of them, so what purpose would it serve to have just one? Went ahead and removed that. I removed all three of these wheels, and all of a sudden, you can see it's completely cleared out of all of its clutter. Spins really nice. I took them out, pressure washed them, all four of them, and then I let them dry out, and then used rim oil, something you would use typically for a rifle, to keep it from corroding, keep it from rusting. I tried to use a wire brush on this, but this stuff is just not going anywhere. And then cleaned inside there, got all of those bearings lubricated again, lubricated inside the wheel so that all of these will actually roll now. Cleaned out the base, wood, kind of sanded it down. Got the screws that were four of them here. I went ahead and just moved the other two here to keep them with the unit in case I ever need them, and the spare parts setting over there. Clean this out just a little bit. Definitely got a long way to go in here, and I was thinking about making a piece of wood that's nice, neat, and clean to put over the front and put hinges on it. Not quite sure how I want to do it quite yet, but it might be in my best interest just to cover this up using a nice fresh piece of wood and then put hinges on it. That way, whenever you're setting down, this compartment will hinge open so that you can gain access to be it, your Game Boy games, for handheld so you don't have to go far, or your game controllers so that you don't have to leave them laying on a table or anything. You just reach down, you got everything you need right in front of you. The next thing is figuring out what to do with this. It is just really nasty. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with it. I think what we're going to do is remove this piece, repaint it, sand it down, and then tape this off because I don't want to get this any wetter than it already was during the rain today. And then pressure wash this portion quickly because this portion is made out of metal, so we don't have to worry about that too much, just to get this piece done. That's where we're at, guys. I'll see you in the next panel. Alright guys, so as you can see, the final product, I'm pleased to present the restored Atari Games California Speed Chair. This one was a bit of a project. As you can see, all of the nicks and crannies of the chair, all the scratches have been removed. The stain that was right here along the chair there, that was actually a booger to get out, but we finally got it fully removed. The chair just turns out really great, and the base, I was kind of leery some on if I was going to be able to clean this up, but it actually cleaned up quite nicely. And then we did some sanding and painting throughout here, and then we took and unscrewed this panel, sanded it down, and repainted it and got it back into place. And then this compartment, actually I was thinking about putting a door on it, but as it says, I think it'll work just fine the way it is. You know, if you kind of stand back, then it really doesn't harm that overall look of it. It just, I had it in my game room and I put my controllers and accessories down here, so if I'm gaming and sitting in the chair, I can just reach down and grab my accessories or whatever I need from there. And the graphic was in pretty good condition to begin with, but there was some bolt holes here where it mounts to the actual cab, and I painted over those black portions because it was just an unfinished portion, if you remember from the panel before. And then of course I showed you we redid completely the bottom undercarriage, and this decal and back of the chair just turned out so nice. And right here, if you can remember, there was a big damage spot right here, and then this was all rusted out, so we got that sanded up, repainted, and cleaned up as well. So overall, I am very pleased for a $10 investment for this one to be added to the game room and saving it from being destroyed, because she was going to destroy it, she was going to discard of it. So I saved it, and now it has a nice home in my game room. But that's it, guys. That's a video. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next one. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Mega Man!